Hello and welcome to the last match of day 16 of StarLadder Star Series. We've got ourselves a match between Mousesports and Absolute Legends, and I'm gonna just show you what these teams are fighting for right now, because we have got ourselves Mousesports, who have only played 5 games so far, which, what has to be said, they played together with Kuroki, of course, as he is no longer in Mousesports, and he made the switch to Navi, and now there is standing Koikfa, who's standing in for him. And they have won 3, lost 2. And we're going to see how Absolute Legends is going to do as well. They have also only played 5 games. They, however, are vice versa. They have won 2, lost 3. So we're going to see if with this game they're going to be making it even. Or if one team, if Mousesports is going to be pulling ahead. Absolute Legends wins, they're making it even. Mousesports wins, they're pulling up ahead. So let's jump ourselves out of this. By the way, if you want to check out those scores for yourself, you can go to StarLadder.tv and you will be able to find out all the scores for yourself, as well as, well, you just have to click on the Dota 2 website and then click on the British flag, click on League, and you can find everything there. So that's that. Now this game, 3 points on the table, Bat Rider, as well as the Wisp, Gyrocopter and Nyx Assassin being banned out. Absolute Legends with the first pick up the Keeper of Light. Mousesports, they secure themselves the Lifestealer and the Rubik, not the Bane, surprisingly enough, and gonna maybe leave the Bane open to Absolute Legends to pick up. I mean, Mousesports love their Lifestealer, but I'm kind of surprised to see that they let the Bane go through and pick up the Rubik instead. But we'll see if that's going to be the right choice or not, depending on what Absolute Legends is, of course, going to do. I mean, if they pick up the Bane right now, they're kind of limiting themselves into going for a tri-lane rather than going for a dual lane, for example, and a jungle hero. And there's a Nature's Prophet. That's a wow. So they're not going to limit themselves so they don't get pick up a jungle hero, and they pick up 2 potential jungle heroes instead. Of course, we're going to see Chen in a jungle. Nature's Prophet can be going on the solo off lane, can be going in the mid lane. We have seen him doing all of that before. We've even seen him on a solo safe lane. But picking up 2 heroes that don't really give away too much, bar that they're going to be pushing. Be that split pushing or not, but the pushing power is there with the Keeper of the Light and the Nature's Prophet and the Chen. That is a lot of pushing power. So Mousesports now know that they need a bit of anti-push. Darkseer is one of those heroes with the Iron Shell and the Vacuum. Fatebolt is already there, of course, as well. It's a very nice spell to have. We're gonna see Absolute Legends batting out some of the pushing heroes, I would say, or counter-pushing heroes. As we already know that the Mousesports right now have got a Darkseer. Wow! My focus, apparently, for my English speaking is not really too well after 4 games. 3 games, it's the 4th. But oh well, Darkseer is going to be on the offlane most likely for Mousesports, with the Rubik and the Lifestealer probably going to be laning together, though we have seen Mousesports running an aggressive tri lane before, and then having the Lifestealer on the safe lane solo. So that could still be an option for them. They ban out the anti-mage themselves, don't want to be up against any hard carries. I think the thing that Absolute Legends wants to do is just go for push and then have the whole thing like fighting against the clock pushing wise. Maybe that's going to work out, maybe that's not, but Mousesports is going to at least make sure that there's not going to be a harder carry in the game anymore, bar the Lifestealer. Absolute Legends banning out the Shrek, which works of course well together with the Lifestealer and also with the Lightning. A bit of a counter push, not as much though, but the Lightning is annoying for a counter push. But still, I do think it's mostly being banned out just to deny that tri lane. Storm Spirit being banned out, of course, as a counter to the Nature's Prophet. If they are going to be split pushing, they don't want to be having to deal with someone jumping around the map and making life difficult for that Nature's Prophet. And the last ban out incoming is the Puck, a solo laning hero, and of course also a hero that, well, does have a pretty big anti-push with the orb there. By the way, before I continue with commenting on the draft itself, I do know that a lot of people have been asking after Cyclops. I will ask him for tomorrow again. I'm trying to reach him, but he is offline at the moment. I'm asking him if he can co-cast tomorrow. But if you want to check out some of his casts beforehand, you can do so, because he will be casting a match at 2100 CET time, which is at 9, which is basically in like 50 minutes or so. 50, that is, after this game, basically. And he'll be casting on twitch.tv/ELG2team, And the 2 just written down as a number, and he'll be casting Beyond the Summit versus the Good Studio. That match is also casted by Cinderin as well as Adebisi on the Good Studio stream though. So there's 3 different casts for that, but at least you'll know where to find Cyclops. Anyways, Lone Druid was the last gear that gets banned out by Mousesports, a pushing hero as well. Luna now picked up Absolute Legend still to have some late game potential, but also Luna still a very strong pushing hero with that Lunar Blessing. And Mousesports, they pick up the Ancient Apparition instead of the Leshrac together with the Lifestealer. It does work out pretty nicely. If you have an open wounds, the Cold Feet almost guaranteed hit. I say almost, because it's not absolutely guaranteed, but still pretty decent to see. And that's already looking to be a trial lane with the Rubik then there. And that means that Mousesports only need to have a solo lane to go into their mid lane, most likely. I mean... yeah, there's different lanes possible, as I already said, but I will for now assume that it's going to be a trial lane for Mousesports for now. Of course, we all know that Koikfa plays a mean Queen of Pain, so we might see a Queen of Pain pick up for Mousesports still. As Koikfa is, of course, the stand-in right now for Mousesports. And Queen of Pain is actually also quite nice with counter push, with their scream. The only thing that they do lack kinda then is a bit of disable. I mean, yeah, they've got telekinesis and they've got cold feet, but that's about it. And everything that Rubik steals, of course. The same thing can be said about Absolute Legends though, because they, like, disable wise, they have a Sprout and a mini stun with the Loosened Beam. That's nothing. So they kinda need something. They need a mid lane hero probably, depending on where they're gonna put the Nature's Prophet. But they need a mid lane hero with the disable. Inbu Forest again. Storm or Shadow Shaman mid. Ooh, nah. Come on. Wow. I mean, that's not really a disable, but that does fit in their lineup. It's actually the second time that we see Night Stalker today, and normally we don't ever see him. Night Stalker can be mid. And can be up against Queen of Pain as well if she comes out right now. The thing about a Night Stalker is, I mean, yeah, he wants to have his bottle, so he only has to use his Void till last hit, because, you know, basically he's not going to be able to come in close to the lane if there's going to be a ranged up against him. But the thing is, when it's nighttime, and, you know, imagine that he gets a successful gank up, there will be, well, he'll not be only by himself. Nature's Prophet can... Okay, let's rephrase that. Well, there's of course, if it's going to be a successful gank, the push in the tower is going to be very easy. Especially if he gets a gank in on the line where there's a Luna on the bottom lane, Chen in the jungle, Keeper of Light supporting. And then Nature's Prophet can TP into the bottom lane, the rest is already there, Night Stalker running towards there very fast because it's nighttime, and all of a sudden you have a 5-man push on your hands, and Mousesports, well, the question is, are they ready to deal with that? We have a Klinks at the last pickup for Mousesports, with Black actually not playing the Klinks. It will be Black playing the Darkseer. What? This is interesting. Maybe they're gonna swap later on? Or maybe they swapped some roles. Let's see how they're gonna be doing here. I'm quite curious to see. The new Mousesports. How are they dealing with the loss of Kuroki? Gonna wait until the last hero of Absolute Legends is picked up, and then we can see go over the draft. See if people are switching heroes around, or not, but let's see first. Yeah, they swapped. No, they didn't. Well, they did. They swapped Farka. Yeah, they did. Thank you! Okay, confusing. Anyways, let's first see Absolute Legends so that Mousesports can still switch around a bit if they want to. So Unicorn will be playing the Luna, no real surprise there. He is the carry of Absolute Legends. Rise will be playing the Chen. Arrow, Spartacus, what are they doing here? We have Mania playing as Keeper of the Light. We have got Miracle on the Night Stalker. And the last one is the stand-in. It is Smugulik who is playing the Nature's Prophet for the team that he's standing in for. On the Radiant side, let's take a look at Mousesports. On the Dire side, the stand-in is going to be Koikfa. He is going to be playing the Darkseer. We're going to be seeing Alex playing the Ancient Apparition. No real surprise there. It will be Fada in the mid lane on the Lifestealer up against a probably a Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet, what am I saying? I mean this guy, Night Stalker. He should be able to do okay for himself. And we have got Black on his Klinks. And that will mean the last one is going to be Pass. And he'll be playing the Rubik. And he's going to be going towards the top lane to support Black a bit, perhaps. And probably if Black is going to be safe, I mean, he has proven time and time again that he can be safe on this top lane. But if he is indeed safe, then Pass will probably rotate to try and maybe help out in the mid lane, as the Alex can of course also rotate and maybe help out the Lifestealer, making sure that Miracle is not even going to get his last hits with his Voids and not going to get anything there. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet is going to be in a solo offlane, so that's that. And the Darkseer will be up against a tri-lane, semi-tri lane I should say, for Absolute Legends. With of course the double damage rune up on Chen, and Chen of course in that jungle. Already has got a smoke in his inventory just in case. Maybe trying to go for a bit of early game aggression as the gank already goes up. Well, it's not really a gank, but just mainly throwing some harassment up on Koifa. Koifa, who picked up his Iron Shells level 1, so is gonna be now he's level 2 actually. He's gonna be having no surge yet, I was gonna say, but now he does, because he just got level 2, able to stand an experience and just harass the Keeper of Light just back just as much. The thing about this lane is, I mean, yeah, we know that Miracle's gonna try to get his last hit with his Voids, and so far so good. But if Mouz is not able to kill him off, he is gonna get extra experience. Wait a second, oh, Smuggle, like I think you're dead. A couple more hits needed. Telekinesis to stop the TP, and that's gonna be a kill. First blood goes to Black.
First blood. I'm on fire.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So, the thing I was saying in the mid lane is that if Miracle can get the experience here, this is actually really nice for him. Normally, the reason why Night Sucker's in the mid lane is because Andy can get last hit with his Void without really coming in close, so, you know, he's fairly safe with that. And he wants to get that quick level so that he is level 6 when the nighttime hits. And this way, he is going to be way higher than level 6 when the nighttime hits, if Mousesports is not able to shut him down enough. We're going to see if they are going to be able to do that or not. He already has got his bottle being brought to him, so he will be able to continue to last hit with his Void. There we go. And this is good for Miracle. Of course, at the same time, Fada is getting a bit of free farm here. I mean, yeah, they're gonna have to deal with that, but they kinda are okay with that, I think. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, it looks like Koikfa is gonna be taking a follow here. Test of Faith to clean him up. Rise picking up the last hit. The gank coming in. The Centaur stun helping out, of course, as well. And there's gonna be push already coming off from Absolute Legends. Nice Stalker picking up a haste rune. Gonna be going towards the mid lane. Gonna be bottling it up. 2 minutes until it's popped, and maybe he can use the edge of it on the nighttime. I'm not entirely sure. No, I can't. He definitely can't. Never mind. We can have an open wounds up on Miracle though. There comes a cold feet, but there's the haste rune used instantly. Forcing that one out in the meantime on the bottom lane. Koikvak is just able to stand here and take it like a man. Maybe trying to come in for a deny, but as long as he is standing here, he's at least getting experience with it, which is something that is of course very tough to get regardless on the off lane. So I don't think he's too sad as long as his tower doesn't die, but his tower already very low there. In the meantime, also Smugulak, he gets level 3 as well. Same reason, because Mousesports was pushing into their tower. Mousesports, however, is not going to be able to do anything to the tower just yet. They don't have the amount of pushing power that Absolute Legends has. As Fada is on 20-for-3. He is highest at top of last hits. It is going to be Black that is second highest level, or level, I don't know which level, level 4, but I mean 17 last hits. Of course there's also a free farming Unicorn, free farming Luna on the bottom lane. And he is also doing okay for himself, but it's still Black that is pulling up ahead. And of course part of the reason for that is that he just had his lane pushed. So he's kinda not able to farm as freely as you would otherwise do. In the meantime, Miracle level 4 in this mid lane with, of course, Fada still level 3. So yes, definitely getting ahead. Cold Feet, just harassing Miracle away. Still has 1 bottle charge. Still getting those last hits. Only got 9 so far. Why is my mouse not doing the right thing? There you go. Thank you. But yeah, looking good for Mousesports so far. Even though they are losing a bit of ground. And I'm kind of curious to see how this pushing is going to happen from Absolute Legends. I mean, the thing is for Absolute Legends, the whole thing that I said about farming against the clock or pushing against the clock before a Lifestealer is going to be too big, it's still kind of there because you have got not just the Lifestealer but also the Clinks. But there's still a possibility that Absolute Legends still is going to be able to outpush Mousesports before Mousesports is big enough to fight back. Koikfa is going to be ganked up here. There's going to be a Chen coming off with a net. There is the net, and that is going to be a dive coming for him. Or is it Test of Faith coming out? Is it going to be enough damage going through? Losing Beam already hit, and they don't get enough damage. Mania taking a lot of damage on his Keeper of Light. They will be able to push the tower a bit further though, but they won't be able to get a kill at least. And maybe the Iron Shell can force them back in time. Illuminate's gonna go through, and now the tower will definitely drop. They won't let this go. And there's gonna be more gold towards Unicorn. 1k gold in his inventory. In the meantime, it's gonna be a cold feet hit up on Miracle. He can't get away this time. Is there gonna be enough damage, or is he tanky enough to survive? He has got boots, and he will be able to stay alive. Level 5 for him right now. Level 4 upon Fada, and that is almost an entire level difference in favor of Miracle. And it's almost nighttime also. 1 or 45 seconds, and that is nighttime. In the meantime, of course, Black's still farming. He's, of course, going for a fast orchid. And again, cold feet hit up a Miracle. This time a TP is going to try to help out. Is it going to be enough? Miracle running away again, and again able to get out. Illuminate cleans out Alex, though. Mania coming in, saving the day. Level 3 on his Illuminate. And that hits very hard on level 4 age separation, might I tell you. And that's of course a result of the pushing that happened, as well as of course the pulling that continuously is being done on this bottom lane as well. Mania level 5. I mean, if you compare the supports to each other, we do have Pass at level 4, Miracle, Nighttime, landing a Void Telekinesis up into the high ground. No, just locking him down. A Miracle. Gonna not be getting a rune, so has to go for a bottle, or at least sends a courier back for a bottle. But the thing that I was gonna say is that of course the supports, it is Pass. It is level 4, it is Alex that's level 4, but you have the 2 supports of Absolute Legends, and one level 4 about one a level 5. That's a big difference, and one more important difference as well is that Rise is actually able to get a bit more farm in the jungle than the supports of Mousesports are getting, so that's a bit of a difference right there. As I'm actually going to jump to net worth, because with all these jungle creeps going through as well, I'm just going to be able to see that one a bit clearer than just the last hits and the nice, as we do have still Black sitting on the top of the charts. It's 3,500 gold for him, with Fada being on 2,400. The second highest farmer is actually Nature's Prophet. It's quite surprising to see that. He only has 19 last hits. Quite surprised to see that. With now actually now the Luna higher up on top of that, she just bought something. But yeah, quite surprising. And all of a sudden, it is just yeah, Smuggler is just getting passed up on, because Miracle of course got his bottle back, so gets 600 gold extra to his name, and it is nighttime. The question is, does he want to leave the lane to try and get kills? And if so, where? Because, you know, where are you going to find kills right now? You have got, of course, Black, who has an escape mechanism. Yes, you have a silence soon. But until you have that, you can't really do anything against him yet. You can try to find a Darkseer or another support in the jungle. But they're going to be safe. They're going to be knowing that something is going to be up. Pass is going to be on the bottom lane. This is a gankable target. He does show himself right now. But it is not something that is really that easy to deal with. And Illuminate's gonna bounce through. They're gonna try to go for mid, but they can't do it. Miracle does get some last hits for that one though, and the Void, just to harass the Lifestealer, he invests himself into a creep and gets himself out again, and shows off his Midas that he just picked up. So more gold and experience for him, as Mousesports is pulling ahead. And the thing about Absolute Legends lineup is that right about now, or soonish anyways, they need to start showing for the lineup. Miracle! He is gonna go down. Cold Feet will hit, and he can't get away, and that's the first death for him. And Asian Operation able to pick up the kill. Illuminate's still flying through, but it doesn't matter anyway.
I am compelled to thank you.
But yeah, this is the time where you would see their lineup paying off most. They have got the pushing, they have got the nighttime with them. The only thing that they don't have is the Luna all that farmed up, as he has not been able to farm up that much, or at least not compared to Black. Look at the farm of Black. It is such a big difference. It is quite insane. 64 last hits for Black. And the reason Lifestealer is now lower is because he bought something, so, you know, that's his excuse. But Luna has got... Now she has something in the courier. But before that she didn't. Now she's even lower than she was before. But yeah, it's a big difference. Even with one tower down in favor of Absolute Legends. Miracle coming into the top lane, has got himself a dust, wants to go for Black. There goes the dust, there goes the Void. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be fast enough? Is he gonna dive the tower? I think he is, but a TP is gonna come in. Rubik with the telekinesis at the ready. He gets it as well, and they gonna try to turn it around. Gets on up, Fatebolt going through Black. Still taking a lot of damage. There's no more mana up on Miracle though. Does have 2 bottle charges, but he is not going to be able to get it off again. Or is he? One more Void up on Black. Is he going to die for that? I don't think so. I don't think he wants to. Lands a Void up on Pass, and here comes Koigfa. They want to kill up Miracle. Should be able to do so though. 1 arrow to hit, and that's going to be Koigfa picking up the kill. And Black staying alive through all of that one. Of course, using a lot of heroes from Mousesports to defend their carry, but that's worth it. And they kill off Miracle for the second time. This first nighttime for him is really not working out as intended. In the meantime, though, Absolute Legends are trying to push what they can, pushing up the tier 2 tower bottom. Can do that together with Rise coming in as well as building towards the mechanism. TP from Nature's Prophet incoming to steal the rune, just so that the Lifestealer doesn't get it. Lifestealer who's going for his armlet, of course. And we do have him with his Hand of God already up and already on cooldown as well. I'm kind of surprised to see that Arrow, or sorry, Luna, Unicorn has not really been able to get a kill with his Eclipse, as that's something that you normally see fairly early. But that's just Mousesports knowing that it can happen and knowing that they should be very careful. Past now level 6, so we'll be able to steal some of his opponent spells. Miracle once again. Trying to see a rune, can't find it top. Knows actually, he should know that the rune was bottom, but I'm not sure what he was doing there anyway then.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Because of course it was Nature's Prophet that picked that up. And at least with nighttime he can be a bit more careful or a bit more careless I should say, and actually farm middle lane. Especially since the Ancient Deprivation is no longer standing right next to Fada. That actually helps out quite a bit. Yeah. And TP for Miracle towards the top lane. Defend. Smoogulak also having his Hand of Midas. I mean, the pushing power is definitely there. They just have to find the openings. In the meantime, talking about openings, looks like Black is looking for an opening for his Orchid. First target, targeted, and that's gonna be Rise, Mania dropping. It's gonna be the first kill, and it's probably gonna be the first of many if they're gonna be able to not shut him down the way they haven't done that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I know there would be a very better way to say that sentence, but I didn't because I could. Yep, and that is gonna be past stealing the Lucent Beam level 4, of course, great burst damage to help out. 4 for 2 in the meantime for Mousesports. They are not that far ahead on the gold, at least they're not ahead on the gold at all. That's of course also because of the 2 towers that are down on the side of Mousesports. Black finding himself another target, Hand of God coming out too late to save the Nature's Prophet. Father with the haste rune is not going to be going for Rise anymore, and that was by the way Black just using his Orchid once again, finding the Nature's Prophet. Like right about here-ish. And that's gonna be also him finding Miracle, but he can't kill him off. Not yet anyway. Next time he finds him with that Orchid, he should be able to. And Miracle, using his bottle charges, only has 1 left.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Mousesports is a bit happy with just waiting. I mean, they're not gonna be going for a 5-man push. Hello, Luna. That was the kill that I was waiting for. The Eclipse being used for that one, and Darkseid Quakefight just coming out a bit too far. And finally, he gets that one done. He has got his drums now done as well. And we'll just continue to farm. But yeah, Mousesports, they're a bit happy with the way things are going. They're thinking like late game, they should be able to get ahead anyway, because they've got the better late game lineup with both the Clinks and the Lifestealer. So all they want to do is just pick off heroes when they come. And other than that, just farm. Team fight wise, they don't really want to. Miracle is gonna die. Dominating Black already. 4 for 0 for 1. But yeah, for now, it will be Absolute Legends that really, I mean, they have to show for their picks.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They went for pushing lineup. They have to push. They have to try to do something and go for 5-man Dota right now, because they can't do it otherwise. Tower going down to the top lane, Illuminate flying through. There's gonna be a surge upon Quakefight, getting locked inside though. Vacuum to clean out the trees, but it doesn't matter. Here comes Fada though, cleans out Mania. Kenny doing more, Puss coming in as well. Still got the Lucent Beam. There he goes, hits on Smoogulak. His Separation ulti is gonna not hit anything. Smoogulak is gonna try to help out his carry. Unicorn should be able to get away, and that is gonna be a Sprout stolen by the Rubik, and they want to try to get the kill up on Smoogulak. Infest in and out to get a Lifestealer some more HP pass. In some trouble. Another open wounds flying through, and that should be a kill. And that is indeed gonna be another kill for Fada. At least the good thing that they got out of that one is that Unicorn was able to get out. Not sure why he was that far up though together with his team. I mean, the tower was already down, so why go for it? They did manage to get the tier 1 tower on the mid though in the meantime, so that is something that they get out of that, but It's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Especially not with just giving more kills away to your opposing team. As they are, of course, quite ahead. I mean, there's 4 kills up on Absolute Legends. Yeah, great. But 3 of those are actually up on Koifa. And that is the solo offlaner. So I don't think he's too sad about dying that much. He is level 9. He has got his Darkseer wall soon if he wants it. And he is going to go for Mechanism. I mean, he's a bit of a supporty hero right now. With just a utility hero. Not really a support, but a utility hero right now. So dying is not of that big of an issue to him or his team. Wow, for of course Mousesports, they have 8 kills. And they have actually got kills on heroes that need to be doing quite well in their game. I mean, they haven't been able to get kills on Unicorn, that's good. But for example, Miracle has died 3 times. Has only been in on 1 kill. And he is just one of those heroes that kind of does need to make a big impact in this game. Yes, he is considered also, later on, especially a utility hero, more of a kind of a tanky hero. But he does need to be of a mid-game presence. You pick him up because you're gonna go aggressive, you're gonna go for ganks, and then getting towers in return for those ganks. That is why you pick up a Night Stalker. So far, not really been all that successful for Miracle at all. Even though his lane wasn't even that bad. I mean, his lane was okay. Just the moment that he turned level 6, he just couldn't find openings. And of course, that's part of Mousesports, knowing what was coming, knowing what could be coming, and just countering that. Black standing around there. Gonna be deciding to go after Rise right here. No, never mind. It's gonna be Unicorn. It's gonna be enough though. Unicorn. Mechanism helping out, and that is gonna be Black having to run away. Not a kill for him this time. 3,200 gold for him. And actually, that's gonna be a kill. I think he's gonna be shattering with that. Let's see. Should be shattering. Nope. No, it doesn't shatter. Nice. Able to stay alive. I think that's something that Alex is gonna be sad about. Gonna be Luna, a bit more tanky than I thought she was. She's actually level 11. She's got herself a Helmet Dominator. And then also was of course only a level 1 ulti, so that kinda helps out. Miracle. Can't really do anything anymore, it's daytime, he just needs to farm. Wants to get his BKB, already got his Oracle up, just needs his Minthra Hammer and his recipe. Just 16 more 100 gold to go and then he has all of it. In the meantime, of course, we already saw the mechanism up on Rise, but I don't think it will save him now because it's on cooldown and Black is gonna be trying to, well, was not trying to go for it. Night Stalker actually goes down though. It was Age Separation ulti is gonna fly in, and of course Lifestealer's Infest helping out, as well as the Rage and the Open Wounds. It was enough to take down the Lifestealer, or the Night Stalker. That was just, he's just trying to farm. Can't get it done though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And that's gonna be the tower going down top. Absolute Legends finally getting some push going. That is the last tier 1 tower standing on Mouse side. But I don't think that Mouse is gonna be all too sad about it. I mean, the tier 1 tower bottom therefore got dropped. I mean, that was just a free kill off for Black. Tier 1 tower middle looking to get dropped. Ooh, Alex, Mechanism helping out though, but here comes Black. Yeah, the tower will drop. So they trade basically 1 tier 1 on the top lane of Mousesports for 2 tier 2s on the side of Absolute Legends. And Mousesports is going to be okay with that, and that's going to be the gold graph going in their favor right now, with the experience graph already going in their favor because of those later kills that have all been happening on the side of Mousesports. And Absolute Legends, this is now the one that they have to bank everything on. The Luna, is she going to be able to farm for her team? Is she going to be able to get the farm up fast enough to try to do something to stop Mousesports from just being that unstoppable force that we know that they can be, even without Kuroki? It's gonna be one of those things that time will tell. Although at the moment, I would put it in favor of Mousesports, with Miracle just not being able to pull off the role that he was aiming to. And I wouldn't even say it's due to his own plays, mostly due to Mouse's pure caution. And that's one of the reasons that we, of course, haven't seen Night Stalker that often lately, purely because, you know, he's easily countered if you're just being extra safe in the nighttime and just are ready with those TPs if you're not going to be safe. So if someone gets ganked, that you can be there fast enough to just turn it around and actually kill off the Night Stalker instead, which was what happened on the top lane when Miracle tried to go for Black by himself. Smoke up for a couple of Mouse. We have got the Telekinesis followed up by Cold Feet. And Black has got Lifestealer inside of him. Farah. But yeah, that is not going to be doing anything anymore. We do see Smoogul, like, he backs off entirely. There's nobody left here in the Radiant jungle from Absolute Legends. Wards and sentries being placed just in case, but they can't find anything. That's going to be an MKB ready up on black. And the Roshan going down as well. Aegis on the floor soon. And look at that guy drop. He just goes down so fast. What was that sound? I don't know what that sound was. But yeah, Klink's picking up the Aegis. As if he wasn't hard enough to kill already. He didn't even die once yet in the entire game. Highest on top of the net worth, closely followed by his teammate, Farah. Farah, who hasn't really been having that big of a like mid lane. He was doing okay for himself. Not getting that many levels, but his gold is definitely impressive, especially with, of course, the Hand of Midas helping out. He does have 4k gold to his name, and hasn't died yet either. So the two main carries for Mousesports not dying yet is pretty big. At the same time, of course, Luna hasn't died yet either, but she's by herself, while Mousesports has got, you know, 2 of those. And I say that she's by herself, like normally I would say that Miracle would be there as well, but he actually died 4 times, and I'm gonna think this is gonna be the 5th. Hand of God is not gonna be able to help out, and that's gonna be another kill for black. 10 for 4. Miracle. Not having a fun game so far. Unicorn almost having his BKB complete. Just need 300 more gold. 300 gold more, even. And that's a Gem of Truth set up on the Chen. And he's gonna soon have to use it because hello black, a life today. I think he's gonna lose it actually. Or is he gonna be able to? Blinding Light might be able to help out. Mana League there. It is Rise. It is still alive. Perhaps his mechanism actually a bit preemptively, and they're gonna still go for him, or are they not? No, they back off. Here also comes Quickfire though. Mania's gonna be able to stay alive, and that is gonna be an aggression from black. And of course his teammate Fada that wasn't able to get a kill, but they might be able to get a tier 2 tower anyway. Nice defensiveness from Chen. Of course he also has to Ghost Scepter to help out. Illuminate will fly through, but it doesn't really mean anything anymore. Fortification gets popped off, but this will be the first tier 2 tower to drop on the side of Absolute Legends. And the towers are once more even. The Blink Dagger now up on pass as well. Or at least he has it in the courier. 5k gold upon the Lifestealer. Is he gonna go for an Abyssal? Or is he gonna go for a Desolator? It really is up to personal preference right now. And there's gonna be the BKB upon the Luna, but hello black. Oh, hello Gem of Truth added by black. Hello Aegis, that's the one. Hey! Oh, that's a downer. Your separation ulti is gonna fly in, it's gonna be a Miracle, it's gonna go down again. The thing that I was gonna say that's a downer is because they changed the sound back towards the non-James Bond sound. It was a James Bond sound for a week, and then all of a sudden back to the normal Aegis sound. I didn't even notice that in the previous games. Shame on me. But yeah, Mousesports still pulling up ahead, even though they just lost the Aegis. Doesn't matter, they're gonna go for the next tier 2. In the meantime, on the top lane, some split push is being applied there by Absolute Legends. And of course, one mechanic that I haven't even known, never mind. Hey, wait a second, BKB turned on. Is he gonna go down for the first time? Doesn't look like it. Blind or Mana Leak up on the Lifestealer, gets surged up. Can't really follow anybody with that Lifestealer or with that Mana Leak up on him, but he will be fine anyway. But the thing that I wasn't really, hadn't really said yet, but it's a mechanic that should be known, I think. But for people that don't know it, black is not just a normal Klinks in this game. I mean, normal Klinks are of course very powerful and very nice, especially if they take a big creep, etc. But if he takes a creep from the Chen, which we saw in the previous fight, Chen's ability to take creeps actually adds HP towards his creeps, which means that if you steal a Centaur from the Chen, you actually steal more damage. Or you take more extra damage, or you have more extra damage. You get more extra damage. You get more extra damage than you normally would from taking a normal Centaur. There you have it. So that is something I hadn't really mentioned yet, but it is definitely a good thing to have. And of course, apart from getting extra damage to your name, you also, of course, deny a creep of the Chen, which is pretty big because it's very annoying for the Chen. And there is indeed still the Basher for the Lifestealer, and he can actually make it an Abyssal Blade straight away if he wants to, and he probably wants to actually. Courier is gonna bring it towards the top lane first, because the BKB is first ready by black. Off the bat, 300 gold left. There's gonna be a 4-staff being built up by Mania. I'm quite surprised that Rise has managed to stay alive that long with that Gem of True Sight, and it has been working out. The gold graph is still going in favor of Mouse, though, as well as the experience graph, of course, going towards the 10k. But Mousesports, as said, they're not too worried about making this game late game because they are just ahead. And they know it. Miracle, still wingless, still BKB-less, still killless. Gonna be going to continue his farm, seeing if he can get his BKB up. But his teammates cleaned out the entire jungle that he wanted to clean out. And can't find a place to farm and it's nighttime and he's running around like a crazy person. Is he gonna actually... Oh, you shouldn't do that, Miracle, thank you. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet pops his Ghost Scepter, gonna be running away from Black. Sprout helping out, TP out should be enough to get away. They come follow with the smoke on. With that extra speed as well. Everybody of Mousesports having a smoke actually, and they're gonna go towards the mid lane. Unicorn is gonna be the target. He of course again has his BKB, but he was already forced to use it defensively once. He's gonna be forced to do it twice. Oh, Rise, and I think now he's gonna lose his gem. There he goes, popped his Ghost after popped his mech, but he still goes down. And Calypso goes through. It is already the AA as well as Pass going down on this Rubik, and now Unicorn trying to get away from Black, but those arrows, they hurt so much. And he is gonna still be able to get away. Smogulin gets a couple of arrows and will still not take a fall because the Ghost Scepter keeps him up. And actually, good fight for Absolute Legends. Mousesports, and they lose too. And they only get a Rise in return. Yes, they take down the Gem of True Sight, and that's of course pretty big, pretty huge. Thinking at least, I think they destroyed it. Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Mania, he's got the gem. Great fight by Absolute Legends in the end, even though it wasn't really that much of a fight, as in a great escape from Absolute Legends, I should say. I mean, only picking up the supports, fair enough, but... And saving the gem and getting the better of the trade. Black, though. Ghost Scepter might be giving Nature's Prophet enough time to TP out, but he has a TP on cooldown. Here comes Passpir's Fable going through, and that's gonna be him not being able to pop anything. And he goes down. Wicked sick for Black right now, 7-0 to 1. Asians in the meantime taking down by Unicorn. Still banking on him. I mean, look at the net worth difference though. It's quite insane in favor of Black. Still. And then still not even Unicorn. It's still first Vada. And Bryce has his gem back. Oh, but he's... Oh. You really want to do that? Hello. Open wounds. Where's the Ghost Scepter? There's no Ghost Scepter mechanism. There's a Ghost Scepter, and that's gonna be still kill. Iron Shell doing the work. Gem on the true side of the floor. Doesn't matter though. They want to chase down Mania first. Do they have another open wounds? Yes, they do. And that is gonna be using, and that's gonna be a Ghost Scepter. Cold Feet are still gonna hit. The block is there, and Mania goes down as well. With the Centaur Creep's gonna gonna die as well, and the ancient or the gem of the true side is being picked up by someone else of Mousesports. And it's gonna be Koikfa that picks that one up on his Dark Seer.
Radiant's top.
And that's gonna be the top tower. Before Absolute Legends. The last tier tower standing on their side of the map gonna go down.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Let's see if Mousesports can take a tier 3. It looks like they want to, though. It looks like they are ready to go for the push to take it down. And Mr. Gulik telekinesis up on him first, and he's gonna pop his Ghost Scepter. Is gonna be enough. Gets sent home by Rise. Will be able to stay alive, but I don't think that's gonna be the same for the tier 3. Fortification already on cooldown. Here comes still Unicorn though, but he can't do anything. Miracle. Trading blows with Black right now is not smart. He's got a Crystallis as well. Mousesports though, they are backing off. They are the one to be careful. They actually smoke up. Oh, what are they planning? What are they planning? Punish Absolute Legends the moment they come out of the base, or go for a backstab on the top lane? Of course, they could try, but there's still Unicorn and Ryan standing around here. No wards on the map, by the way, for Absolute Legends, bar this one on the bottom lane. But Absolute Legends is fighting quite blind right now. They don't even have a sentry ward right around here. They could have someone just standing right next to them, and with someone I of course mean Black. But nope. And the rotation is on for Mousesports. And they're gonna go for Roshan again. It's gonna be soon though, 1 minute before he's up again. This should be Mousesports indeed picking that one up. Smugulik picks up a side device, so that will be something that is gonna be definitely be handy for him during fights to try and shut down either Black or Fada. But the thing is, I'm saying both of them because you don't really know, Jesus, who you gonna shut down. Look at this career, Games Feud, 1518. No wonder he sprays that much fire. I was curious to see how much he had since he was like super black, but yeah, that's that. He doesn't have any Games Feud. Oh. Aegis, of course, yeah, that was expected. And Black picks it up, has himself the Lifestealer infested, 3100 gold. So even if he dies twice, he can buy back and he can come back again. So they now have to kill him 3 times. Unless he's gonna be picking up some items first, something like a Desolator. But for now, he is on Warpath. And again, I mean, the thing about Absolute Legends lineup is, hey, you got this wing back. Cool. The thing about the lineup for Absolute Legends is that, like, they want to have Luna to be the one that can carry them. I mean, the push strategy failed, obviously. So Luna is supposed to be doing it for her team. But she cannot farm anywhere. She cannot leave her base. So she cannot get any farm, so she will be even further behind compared to the carries of Mousesports. So Mousesports is just gonna go into the top lane again. Fada already jumped himself out, gonna rage up, gonna go for the barracks. Illuminate is not gonna doing anything, especially not with the mechanism up on Mousesports. Blinding Light helping out. Look at that exchanging blows. Smugulik gonna get killed off. Ooh, Ghost up just in time. Vacuum into the Dark Seer wall. It will be Unicorn. It already gets picked up so fast. And it will be Chen also that will be going down. There he goes. Another Gem of Truth on the floor as also the Night Stalker goes down. Now the barracks will drop buyback from Unicorn. But Mousesports, they don't even look like they fought apart from the mana bars. But the HP looks just fine. And they're gonna go for more. They're gonna go for the buildings and probably the tier 3 on the middle lane as well. And they can just continue to do this. The fighting potential of Absolute Legends in this case is minimal. It's just really minimal. They can't do anything. They can't hex anybody to initiate because someone else will still kill them off. There's just too much pressure coming from Mousesports. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna see a GG very soon. 6-18. As the GG is indeed gonna come out. Absolute Legends, they're gonna give it up. They're gonna tap out and they're gonna be giving 3 points to Mousesports in the StarLadder Star Series for the day number 16. And of course, if you want to check out more about those points that I mentioned, you can go to starladder.tv. You can click on the Dota 2 section, and then on the British flags, and then you can click on League, and then you find everything. Anyway, we're gonna wait until the throne explodes. I think, yep. Well, this is, like I said, this is the last game of the day, last game of StarLadder today. But there is more Dota 2 to watch. There's gonna be a best out of 3 that's gonna be upcoming. It's not professional teams. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna maybe get flamed for that. But it's Beyond the Summit taking on the Good Studio. And there's 3 different streams for that. One is Cinderin, co-casted by Maruna. One is the Good Studio themselves, so you can go to the Good Studio stream casted by the BC. I believe that Beyond Summit is gonna cast or stream their own gameplay as well, but I'm not really sure that's an official cast. I don't think so. And of course, there is gonna be the ELG2 team with a 2 just written down as a number, which is, of course, Cyclops with his normal co-caster Snacky. So you can check those out as well. Stick around for watching commercials if you want to. If you want to support me, you can do so by subscribing to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/SheeverGaming. And you can also follow me on twitter.com/SheeverGaming or twitch.tv/SheeverGaming or facebook.com/SheeverGaming, all those kind of stuff. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for watching. And stick around for commercials. Anyways, laters.